Hey everyone, I'm Andrew Santos, and today I'm going to show you what it takes to make a ski and snowboard film. Dropping! Now, before I reveal all my secrets, I want to thank Blizzard LED for sponsoring this video. If you watch my last upload, I uploaded a ski and snowboard film for WSSF's Intersection. It's where 6 teams get invited to make a 7-minute film 100 kilometers within Whistler in 7 days. Now, I usually have big film crews entering these competitions that ride with each other all year and used to filming with each other, but I decided to enter as a filmmaker and round up a crew together. I had Tyler, who it was only my second time filming with. We went on a backcountry trip and I met him at the beginning of the season. And we had Nadia, who's actually my first time meeting. She's this badass snowmobiler, skier. She pretty much does everything. On the first day in the backcountry, she actually squirreled me. And if you don't know what squirreling means, it means I got in the front of the sled and she went behind me and drove the sled, which is a bit embarrassing. We were going about 90 kilometers an hour on the sled. It was very scary, but we saved a lot of time doing that. I also called up my buddy Adrian, who we've been riding and filming together for years now. He's a character, such a creative rider. So got in touch with Caesar, who's a guy I actually met just a couple months ago in the park. We met and we did a little Instagram edit together, and he's a solid rider. He did doubles in the park, just a really humble rider too. And Liam Casey, who is just a mind-blowing skier. He hits stuff in the park and makes it look so easy and so big. The stuff he's doing and nobody's ever done before. Just like this one. Oh my god. What the fuck's going on here? Oh! He even tried that 4 times, but the snow was just too hard to land in and not really forgiving. But we actually only filmed in that one afternoon. We only had about three hours together. A big part of doing competition like this is the equipment you're filming on. I just used my personal gear. I have a GH4, I have a Tokina 11-16, I have a 24-70 f4, that's Canon, and a 100-300 Canon as well. I also shot a lot with the GoPro 6 and the Karma grip for the smooth park shots. And for a drone, I use a DJI Mavic. The first day we filmed, the weather wasn't so great. Tyler and I went out to do some resort riding, and it ended up just being a throwaway. Just the way this competition goes, sometimes really weather dependent, and it's a bit of a strategy picking which days you're gonna film on. Now, the second day, the weather was looking a lot better, so we went out in the backcountry at Brandywine here, just in my backyard. The snow was a bit crusty though. Caesar ended up sending a 3 and he kneed himself in the face, causing him to bite through his lip. Pretty gnarly, but I don't know how he landed it. Jeremy offered to take him back to the hospital while Nadia, Tyler, and I still shot up there, and we got a couple shots. I also realized that when you're filming sleds, you want to make sure you give lots of room and shoot wide, because there's no telling how far they'll go. Nadia sent it out of my frame. The next day we went back into the backcountry. Nadia didn't have to squirrel me this time. I rode my own sled, partially because I couldn't get a hold of Jeremy and I had his sled in the back of my truck, so I just used it anyways. Thanks, Jeremy. Snowmobiling is actually pretty scary. I rolled the sled like 3 different times, and filming in the backcountry is totally different. You want to make sure you have a really good tripod, a really good telephoto lens. Even a 2x converter would help out a lot, because you want to get really close and you're shooting from very far away. At the end of the day, Nadia brought out her Speedwing, which is paragliding and skiing at the same time. I've never seen it in person. Tyler had never seen it in person, but we were shooting it. Unfortunately, the clouds had rolled in right when she was about to take off, and she was wearing really tinted goggles. It's really important when you're in there to see the angle of the slope when you're doing that. So she only flew about half her original flight, but we still got this shot, and that's always a crowd pleaser. Park filming is something I used to and I've done for years. I actually just got the GoPro 6 and Karma Grip, which is an amazing filmmaking tool. I actually was able just to hand it off to Caesar and Adrian for the day, and they filmed each other jumping through the park, follow cam on jumps, and the gimbal is really good at just making everything smooth. Fourth day was also a bit of a write-off. I just couldn't coordinate riders. All of them are doing it on their own spare time, so it's understandable. I just used it for an extra editing day, which helped out a lot because I was able to film one extra day towards the end of the 7 days, where I'd usually leave the 2 last days for editing. The 5th day, I went up, got some shots in the park with my GH4. The 6th day, I had to film my cut scenes. These were to tie everything together. I originally wanted a Project X story theme. Whoa, my mic. Are we back? We're back. To set mine apart, I thought I'd go with like a Project X story where all the riders are coming together to make a badass party. I definitely didn't have as many people show up to the party as I wanted to, but we had an awesome jump that was trickable, which was a surprise. I feel like we really got some sweet vibes on that last night. Had a bit of a bonfire, and it was 20 minutes out of town, pretty last minute. So, I mean, I got about a dozen of us out there and just had a great time. 7th day, I just left for editing, and the end is just such a good feeling when you finish your video and hand it in. 7 days of very hard work definitely pays off in the end. Once again, big thank you to Blizzard LED for making this video possible. I'm gonna put the product link in the description. They're actually doing a Kickstarter campaign, so if you wanna go check it out, you can put down your name and email and they'll keep you updated, and you can also donate to get this product earlier. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave it below. And if you wanna watch the full Intersection edit, you can do so right here.